Crypto Dough Show, right? I know the lighting isn't as well as it normally is. It is nighttime. I'm in the car real quick, just got something to eat, and I decided to do a video on what's going on in the market, right? Now I've been posting as soon as it, for some reason, I was about 20 minutes, 10 minutes in advance of all of these things, right? Because for some reason, for some because for some apparent reason, around 5:20 it went down. 5:30, I mean, you had, let's just say you had a 13-minute to a 15-minute window to shop. You got a 13 to a 15-minute window to shop. Now people may be asking me, hey, Crypto Dough, why is these things going down? I think it's a liquidation event. I think that they're trying to get rid of the longs and the leverage a player, right? And also, most of these exchanges, they were down. I'm glad I had some of these things. Like, I got lucky and I already had as soon as I seen the market going down, I said, well, and I was kind of like, for some reason, didn't make sense when I was doing it, but it made sense when it got filled. I said, okay, if Zora goes down under 10 cents, I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna set it for where it's at 5 cents. If it filled, excellent, right? If Zora filled, excellent. Zora ended up filling at that 10 at that 5 cent mark for me. I needed it. I said yes. I said if it filled at 8 cents first, 5K. Then it filled at another at 5 cents. The lowest that it went. I think I was like 5 cents and remained in like 75. It filled. On some exchanges, they didn't allow you to fill it, right? Because the prices was so volatile. It went up, it went down, it went up, it went down, it dropped. So most of these exchanges didn't allow you to buy your order if you didn't like pre-fill it for some reason, right? Kraken was down for a little second, but Kraken worked better than Coinbase and everything else. There's a couple of exchanges, and even on these exchanges, I noticed that there were different prices. Let me repeat, there was different prices, right? FF Bros 2011 said, hey, what's going on? Loaded said, hey, this is your first time here, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm letting you guys know about this flash sale that happened, and it happened in a hurry. And I still think that we have time. Like right now, it's at a discount. Bitcoin went all the way down on BNB to $102,000. Bitcoin did it. FF Bros 2011, I appreciate the love, I appreciate the like, I appreciate it. And I appreciate the sub too. I really appreciate it. It helps me swim through the algorithm and get to more people. I appreciate it. We got to get the message out. Now, the market crashed, right? Bitcoin went to 102,000. I said, woo! On some exchanges, the lowest that I seen it was 102 on Binance. On a couple of exchanges, it was 107. And I screenshotted it and posted. Like, you guys, check my screenshot timeout. Check the post out, and then refer back to the market when you know you could slide your finger to the left or the right or your mouse so you can see the timestamp. I was right on point. When I mean right on point, right on point. The proof is in the pudding. It's like I say, I got there at 5:20. By the time, no, about 5:15, 5:18. By the time 5:20 to 5:35 came, market. By the time that happened, I'm just letting you guys know. So Zora, my Zora got filled. I got some dent. That got filled on Kraken. About 3 cents. No, not 3 cents. A couple of zeros in a 3, right? I also, what else did I buy? I bought some React. React didn't go down as much. I couldn't believe that React did not go down as much. You know, reactive token, right? React went down to about 9 cents, the upper 9 cents and some change. Like 0.0975 or something like that. I said, whoa, okay. So that's holding up strong. BNB went down. Binance coin, I don't own any Binance coin. The only thing I really wanted to get was reaction. Double down on Zora. I've been telling you guys about that. I think that's the new Instagram and it's just the new way of doing things, right? Bitcoin, I bought some more Bitcoin. Bitcoin flashed down to 102. I think I bought something like 106, 107. Ethereum went down to its support at 3,500 and then it bounced back up, right? I didn't buy any Ethereum, but I'm gauging Ethereum based on the market because Ethereum is about to separate from what's really going on. We got quite a few people in here. Cortez Howard said, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got over 40 some people in here right now. Smash that like button, get the likes up. That's all I ask. Ray said, hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me, Rift10 said, hey, what's going on? This y'all first time here. I'm Crypto Doe once again here to share everything I know with you guys so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. I'm talking about a sale event that just happened. It was a crash sale. I call it a flash sale. I don't even consider it a crash, right? I call it a flash sale. And this to me, Cortez says, so how are you doing? I'm doing good. I can't complain. This was an opportunity. I bought some more crypto. I believe in Zora. I believe in reactive coin. I believe in XRP. Oh, let's talk about XRP. XRP went down to $1.32. I don't think y'all hear me. And it rushed back up to like $2.34. I'm talking about this is the fastest I've ever seen something bounce. Bitcoin did the same thing, 102, rushed back up to 114, 113, 112. I said, what? This got to be some form of liquidation event. And guess who made money? All the money. These exchanges made the money. Most people lost. They use leverage. I don't use leverage. I just buy spot. I don't use leverage. I just simply buy, hold, sell. You know? I'm learning how to do these things, but it's like, this just make me look at it like, do I really want to use leverage? You know? So anyway, so like I say, I'm just giving you guys an update on the market, letting you guys know this was a grand opportunity. And the opportunity still stands. You may not have gotten it at the lowest point, but let me tell you, right now it's still an excellent chance. October, I think in November has always been the most bullish month for our crypto anyway. And altcoin season. And one thing, what's the benefit that I do like about what happened, the flash sale? Most of the CME gaps, the gaps that needed to be filled, got filled on different tokens. Link went down. Most of these things, Chainlink, if you guys know, DIA looking good right now, down 50%. I said, okay, cool. That's considered an oracle if you don't know. But saying it all to say, right, this was a grand opportunity. The CME gaps got filled. Bitcoin, to me, you probably won't ever see it beneath $1.50, $1.50, because it already filled this gap and it bounced right back up. So let me know what you guys, did you guys buy anything? Are you guys planning on buying anything before the market goes back up? Now, we might trade sideways for a couple of weeks. You guys know about the tariff and everything else that's going on with China. People saying that that's what caused it. I don't believe that that's what caused it, because crypto don't care about no tariffs. The more tariffs they put, guess what? The richer we get. The more money they print, guess what? The richer we get. It doesn't matter what the regular people think. Right? This is crypto here. We're benefiting off. This is the deflationary assets. At least that's what I like to invest in, right? Cortez say, how much money do you have? I never disclose how much money do I have, Cortez. That's no one's business, right? You know, that is no one's business. You shouldn't disclose how much money you have either. But saying it all to say, I have money in crypto. I believe in crypto. Let's just say it like that, you know? How much money do you have in crypto? You know, some people just speculate. If you don't have any money, learn about the space. You're kind of like right on time, you know? But anyway, so with that being said, hopefully you guys went shopping today. If not, maybe in a couple of days you go shopping, because I think this opportunity is not going to last too long. So on that note, I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. This is another episode of the Crypto Dose Show. I appreciate it. Once again, put on your seatbelt. It's damn near time to take off.